For my 4-week independent project in media technology, I learned to code basic HTML. I used tutorials on Codecademy's website, found at this URL here. And other than that, the software I used was TextEdit to write code that I wasn't putting into Codecademy. That way I could write code from scratch on my own. And I use Google Chrome as a way to open my code. Any web browser would do, but Google's the one I stuck with since it's the one I use the most on a daily basis. And I wanted to make a website from scratch on my own, but I realized that I should learn the basics better before I try something like that. So in my project, instead of making something, I just went through the tutorials as far as I could on Codecademy's website. And now what I learned is just basic HTML, so I could put together a website, something like this, with the help of Codecademy. This is for the first website I made. And then I learned to apply CSS to it, which stylizes it. And I learned how to edit the code, and the CSS code and HTML code. And I put together a few other websites with the help of Codecademy, such as this website. I know enough HTML now that if I wanted to, I could definitely make a website of my own. Of course, it would take a little more practice to get some of the CSS down, but I have a pretty good understanding of how basic HTML functions that I didn't have at the start of this project.